When the object landed, it didn't break the ground. It bent time. The desert that night was silent. The kind of silence that presses against your skin. Agent Kara Hale sat alone in her Humvee, watching the radar flicker with impossible data. An object was moving across the sky at Mach 14. No heat, no trail, no origin. Then, it stopped. "Command, I've got a static target. Coordinates Delta 9. The radio crackled, then cleared. "Agent Hale, proceed to Site Delta. Object landed." You are the closest she looked up. No explosion, no glow, no debris. Just the stars, hanging motionless above a sea of black sand. She drove until the Humvee's lights washed over an unnatural crater. The sand was glass, molded into a perfect circle, smooth, flawless. At its center hovered a metallic sphere, silent, steady, suspended a few feet above the ground. It looked alive. She stepped closer. Her wristwatch jumped ahead 2 hours. Her compass spun wildly. The air shimmered with invisible heat, though the temperature had dropped below freezing. "Command, this is Hale," she said softly. "I think it's manipulating time fields." No reply. Only static. And under it, a deep vibration that felt like a heartbeat echoing in her chest. The sphere slowed its rotation. Its surface rippled like water under light. Then it began to open, unfolding like petals, layer after metallic layer, revealing a glowing core inside. The light pulsed, white, then blue, then something beyond color, something that didn't exist on any human spectrum. Kara's instinct screamed to retreat, but something held her still. A calm, soothing pulse pressed into her mind. And then came the voice, not through her ears, but inside her thoughts. It spoke through memory. Her mother's laughter, the smell of rain after a summer storm, her first fear, her first loss, her first dream. Every buried emotion surfaced at once. She gasped, falling to her knees. "Who are you?" she whispered. The light pulsed slowly, and in her mind's eye, she saw Earth from above, glowing with threads of living energy connecting every ocean and city. Then a voice echoed through her consciousness. "Observer network offline. Protocol reactivation in progress." The images shifted. A dying world, red skies, beings made of light falling into themselves as their planet collapsed. She saw them flee into the stars, leaving behind seeds, tiny orbs of energy, drifting toward a young Earth. The voice returned. "We came before the fall. We stayed within you." Symbols appeared in the air, geometric, shifting, fluid. Her handheld translator flickered to life, decoding the message. 3 words appeared on its screen. "You are late." Kara's voice trembled. "Late for what?" The reply came like a whisper carried by wind. "For your awakening. We left the seed in you. It took 2 centuries to grow." Her reflection shimmered in the sphere's mirrored surface. For a second, her eyes glowed silver. "What did you do to me?" The answer came with a warmth that wasn't human. "We did not change you. We reminded you." The sphere began to rise, light spiraling upward. Wind roared silently, lifting the sand in waves around her. She stumbled back, shielding her face. And then, within the radiance, figures emerged. Tall, weightless, their bodies woven from pure light. No mouths, no faces, yet their presence felt infinite, compassionate, ancient, patient. They reached out their luminous hands toward her. "Remember us," the air whispered. The light contracted inward and vanished without a sound. Just darkness, just the wind. 3 hours later, soldiers found Kara unconscious. No crater, no ship. Only a faint ring burned into the sand, fading like a heartbeat. Her body camera showed nothing but static, but radiation levels were off every scale known to science. Days later, during debriefing, she was handed a sealed folder marked Project Observer. Inside were photographs from 1908, the Tunguska event. Same sphere, same light, and one handwritten note dated 1897. When they return, one of us will remember. That person will reopen the network. That night, Kara stood outside under the open sky. The stars shimmered faintly, but one of them pulsed in a steady rhythm, just like the sphere's heartbeat. Her reflection in the window flickered again, eyes glowing silver, skin illuminated by unseen light. And she heard the hum once more, but this time it came from inside her chest. She turned on the recorder. If anyone hears this, they weren't visitors. They were architects, and they've been waiting for us to wake up. The signal cut to static. Across the planet, every satellite blinked once, at the exact same second. Under the desert sky, where the crater had been, faint light glowed beneath the sand, like something still breathing, waiting. Maybe they never left. Maybe we were the ones who forgot. What do you think? Were they our creators? Or our future selves coming back to remind us who we really are?